In this video, we discover the trailblazing lives of iconic lesbians born between 1800 and 1900. Number 10, Eva Le Gallienne. What does it take to stand up for lesbian love in a world that tries to tear it down? Eva Le Gallienne, born in 1899, defied expectations as an acclaimed actress and director, and as one of the first women in her era to openly embrace her love for women. By 21, she was a Broadway sensation, and her personal life was just as remarkable, with relationships involving notable figures such as poet and playwright Mercedes Acosta and actress Josephine Hutchinson. She believed in living authentically, offering this advice to her friend. People hate what they don't understand and try to destroy it. Only try to keep yourself clear, and don't allow that destructive force to spoil something that to you is simple, natural, and beautiful. To Le Gallienne, love between women was the most beautiful thing in the world. Her courage and dedication to art and love left a legacy of inspiration, reminding us that authenticity and beauty can shine even in the toughest times. Number 9, Alice Austen. What if a secret love story lay hidden in some of the most beautiful photographs from the 19th century, one no one dared to speak of? Alice Austen, a bold and talented photographer, was more than just a trailblazer behind the camera. She lived a life filled with hidden truths. Her images didn't just capture moments, they preserved a quiet rebellion against the rigid norms of her time. Alice shared over 50 years of her life with Gertrude Tate, her secret partner. At a time when same-sex relationships were taboo, they hid their love in plain sight. Alice's photographs, often showing women in intimate and carefree moments, now hint at her own longing for freedom and acceptance. But life was not kind to Alice. After years of happiness with Gertrude, financial troubles forced them apart. Alice spent her final days in poverty, her groundbreaking work nearly forgotten. Today, her photographs remind us of the bravery it took to live authentically, even in a world that refused to see. Alice's story leaves us questioning, how many other untold lives are waiting to be seen? Number 8, Renée Vivien. What if a lesbian poet's life mirrored the passion and heartbreak of her verses? Renée Vivien, born in 1877, was a British poet who became a leading voice in lesbian literature during Paris's Golden Age. Known as the Muse of the Violets, she wrote deeply romantic and melancholic poetry inspired by her own experiences and unfulfilled desires. Vivien's poetry, written exclusively in French, celebrated Sapphic love in a time when such openness was almost unthinkable. Her relationships with prominent women like Natalie Barney and Baroness Hélène van Zuylen shaped her life and work. Despite finding stability with van Zuylen, Vivien endured heartbreak when the Baroness left her for another woman. These losses, along with feelings for her childhood friend Violet Shillito, who fell ill with typhoid fever, deeply affected Vivien and brought great sadness into her life. Although her life was short, Renée Vivien's bold voice broke boundaries. Her works remain a cornerstone of lesbian literature. Number 7, Mercedes Acosta. What if one woman could win the hearts of the most iconic actresses and dancers of her time? Mercedes Acosta, born in 1892, was a bold and unapologetic figure whose life reads like a Hollywood script. A poet, playwright, and novelist, she's better remembered for her daring affairs with some of the most famous women in Broadway and Hollywood history. Known for her striking confidence, Acosta openly embraced her sexuality in an era when few dared to. She had passionate relationships with several famous actresses and dancers, including Alla Nazimova, Isadora Duncan, Eva Le Gallienne, Marlene Dietrich, Ona Munson, Tamara Karsavina, and the enigmatic Greta Garbo, with whom she shared a volatile, on-again, off-again romance. Her memoir, Here Lies the Heart, published in 1960, offers a glimpse into these relationships, cementing her legacy in gay history. At a time when living authentically was rare and daring, she embraced her identity with boldness, leaving a legacy as a trailblazer for queer women. Number 6, Marguerite John Radclyffe Hall. In 1928, a bold writer challenged a world that demanded silence, publishing a novel about a masculine lesbian that still inspires today. Marguerite Radclyffe Hall, born in 1880, often called herself John, embracing a name that reflected her identity. She was an English author who dared to challenge societal norms with her groundbreaking book, The Well of Loneliness. Published in 1928, the novel introduced the world to Stephen Gordon, a bold representation of a masculine lesbian, and painted an empathetic portrait of same-sex love. Despite its lack of explicit content, the book faced censorship and an obscenity trial in the UK, cementing its place in literary and LGBT history. Hall lived unapologetically, embracing her identity as a lesbian and often dressing in men's fashion of the time. She shared a lifelong partnership with Una Trowbridge, making them one of the most famous lesbian couples of their era. Radclyffe Hall's courage and groundbreaking writing made her a symbol of resistance and an enduring inspiration for future generations. Number 5. Ruth Ellis. What if the secret to living over 100 years included breaking barriers and standing proudly as your true self? Ruth Ellis, born in 1899, was more than just a witness to history. She made it. Known as the oldest openly lesbian woman at 101, Ellis dedicated her life to advocating for LGBT rights and uplifting her community. Ellis grew up in Springfield, Illinois, where she became open about her identity as a lesbian in 1915, a rarity for her time. Her family's support allowed her to live authentically, and after graduating high school in 1919, a remarkable feat for an African-American woman, she moved to Detroit with her partner Ceciline Franklin. Their home became a haven for LGBT people, known as the Gay Spot, where they hosted parties and offered help to those in need. Ruth's vibrant spirit and activism inspired generations. From marching on her 100th birthday to supporting young LGBT individuals, her legacy reminds us of the power of kindness and courage in shaping a better world. Number 4. Nobuko Yoshiya. What if a writer dared to defy societal norms and paved the way for lesbian literature while openly living with her female partner? Nobuko Yoshiya, born in 1896, was one of Japan's most successful modern writers and a pioneer in queer storytelling. Best known for her Flower Tales series, Yoshiya explored romantic relationships between girls, offering young women a vision of life beyond male-dominated traditions. Her semi-autobiographical stories often focused on themes of unrequited love, independence, and strong female friendships, challenging the societal expectations of women in Japan. In her personal life, Yoshiya lived unapologetically with her partner, Chiyo Monma, for over 50 years. To secure their bond legally in a time of strict societal norms, Yoshiya adopted Monma as her daughter, a bold move that allowed them to share property and medical rights. Yoshiya's legacy as a writer and pioneer in lesbian literature continues to inspire readers and creators worldwide. Number 3. Ethel Monte Punshon. What if someone came out as a lesbian at the age of 100? Ethel May Monte Punshon, an Australian artist, teacher, and humanitarian, lived an extraordinary life spanning 106 years. But it wasn't until her final decades that she openly embraced her identity, earning her the title of the world's oldest living lesbian. Monte's life was filled with remarkable achievements. In her younger years, she shared a 12-year relationship with a woman named Debbie, who left her for another. After Debbie's untimely death, Monte never entered another long-term relationship. During World War II, she supported Japanese internees in Australian camps, an act of compassion that earned her Japan's Order of the Sacred Treasure in 1988. At 103, she joined Mensa, and at 105, became an ambassador for Expo 88, a decision that caused political shockwaves when her sexuality became public. Monte's story is a testament to resilience, courage, and the power of living authentically, even after a century of silence. Her life proves that it's never too late to embrace who you truly are. Number 2, Lilian Cooper and Josephine Bedford. How did a pioneering lesbian doctor and her partner break barriers and reshape the future of medicine and society? Dr. Lilian Cooper, born in 1861, was Queensland's first registered female doctor and Australia's first female surgeon. Bold and determined, she built a thriving medical career in Brisbane during a time when women in medicine faced heavy prejudice. Although her story cannot be told without reference to Mary Josephine Bedford, her lifelong partner, she defied conventions and became a respected figure in her community. Dr. Cooper's journey began in England, where she studied medicine despite her family's objections. In 1891, she and Bedford moved to Brisbane, where Cooper set up her own medical practice. Though male doctors initially shunned her, patients adored her compassion and skill. Bedford, a dedicated advocate for children's welfare, worked alongside Cooper, supporting her career and their shared charitable efforts. The pair lived and worked together for over 60 years, leaving a lasting impact on Brisbane's medical and social landscape. Number 1, Jane Addams. What if one of the most celebrated women in history harbored a secret love that the world wasn't ready to see. Jane Addams, the first American woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize, was a social reformer and activist who transformed countless lives. But behind her public achievements lay a private truth: her decades-long romantic relationship with Mary Rosé Smith, a wealthy philanthropist and Jane's closest companion. While history remembers Jane for founding Hull House and championing peace, she described Mary as the light of my life in private letters. The two women shared a home and exchanged deeply affectionate correspondence that revealed a bond far beyond friendship. Yet societal norms forced them to hide their love, framing their relationship as a devoted partnership. Jane's courage to fight for the vulnerable and challenge injustice is undeniable, but her hidden love story with Mary adds a poignant layer to her legacy, a reminder of the sacrifices many had to make to live authentically. Her life inspires us to celebrate all forms of love, even those the world may not fully understand. What do you think of these iconic lesbians born between 1800 and 1900? Let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more videos about women loving women.